Our special guest, Kurt, let me just begin by asking, you're just racing away way to your top, aren't you?
Oh, this year was very good for me. I had a good season. We won 7 out of the 12 races in the championship. So, yeah, very satisfying year. Especially coming off the back, I didn't have such a good season in 2005. So, it was really good for me to sort of get my career back on track.
So 2006 has been a good year for you so far. Now, when you talk about this whole F1 racing season, especially in India, you obviously are talking about some kind of disadvantages, and those mainly come in from the finances. Any kind of problems that you would have faced?
Obviously, everybody knows motorsport is a very expensive sport.
True.
It's the most expensive sport in the world. I've been very fortunate this year to have had 3 good sponsors in JK Tyre, Amaron and Scottish and Newcastle who've backed my series this year. But it's very difficult. You're looking at crores of rupees to move onwards and upwards. Even for myself for next season, and you can't even quantify the millions of dollars that people spend in Formula
True.
One. So it is difficult, especially in a country like India, where where obviously cricket is
so much emphasis
yeah,
now
exactly.
given to motor racing.
Cricket is a dominant
Do you think it's
sport.
catching on now somewhere?
Yeah, definitely. More people. I think Naren's success last year in terms of getting into F1 was beneficial in that, and more people are aware of it. So, hopefully that more people will start to invest in it as well as in terms of corporates.
Well, we certainly hope so too. We hope we have more people like you coming out on the racetracks. But staying with, you said that 2006 has been a good season, good year for you. Talking about 2007, what are your plans for that?
We've got 3 options ahead of me. The first one is to do the GP2 series, which is the official feeder series of Formula One. They race 2 hours before the F1 race at all the European venues. So. And then the other option is to do the World Series or the Formula Atlantics in America. So, but it's a question of I have to evaluate in terms of costs and see what sort of money we can raise out of the sponsors in India and also what deals we can get from teams. So there's a lot going on over the next 5 or 6 weeks. Things will become more apparent, and hopefully by the middle of December I'll have something confirmed for next season.
And let's not talk about that big far away, fade away this year around. You had Michael Schumacher fading away, but you're talking about a star, you're talking about a legend. Who next in his footsteps? You have Kimi, you have Alonso.
I think you just said both the names. No, definitely Kimi and Alonso are the 2 prime candidates, but obviously I think you've got guys like Heikki Kovalainen coming on next year, and I'm pretty sure Lewis Hamilton is likely to get the drive in the 2nd McLaren. So it could be an exciting year for Formula One. I think Honda and Button are going to be strong. They were strong in Brazil at the last race, so the end of the season strongly. And it's going to be a good year. Red Bull are going to be competitive.
True.
Adrian Newey, the Renault engine, and Webber's in there. So I think F1 next year is going to be awesome to watch. Yeah.
Now, when you're talking about Michael Schumacher, Karan, all of us have grown up seeing him race. What really did you imbibe from him when you saw him out on the racetracks?
At the end of the day, the man will go down in history as a legend. He won more races, and statistically, he's the most successful driver in F1. But also I think you'll have to remember him. People will remember him as a controversial genius.
That's true.
For 94, 97. There's so many incidents along the way. I've had the opportunity on many occasions to watch him live. You just stand on the side of the circuit, and it's incredible.
Do you see that same dream for yourself as well?
Of course, everyone dreams of being in Formula One. Any racing driver would, but he's left a mark on the sport, and he's left pretty big shoes for people to fill. At the end of the day, the sport has lost its biggest star, but I think Formula One is a big enough sport, and there are enough other people to fill his shoes. So we'll see over the next couple of years.
Well, enough people to fill the spots. Let's just talk about your family. Your younger brother, I read recently, he has moved to Australia, and that too for cricket. How much of a cricket fan are you yourself? I like the face you're making.
I have to admit, I'm not a massive fan, but no, I'll certainly be watching the India-Australia match on Sunday if I can.
Yeah, that's the big one to look out for.
Yeah, that's the one to watch, but I can't say I'm a massive fan, but no, I do try and follow it. Yeah.
But it's just motor racing for you?
By and large, yeah. But no, I watch the India matches, but I can't, you won't find me sitting and watching Bangladesh versus Pakistan.
All right, Karan. Pleasure having you on SQ today. Thank you so much for joining us in the studio, and wish you all the best for all your seasons ahead.
Thank you.